Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 5, season 4 of Young Justice, because Jesus Christ, he just killed Connor!
Yep.
Yeah, kill off all the main characters. That'd be a nightmare.
So luckily, we only watched this 2 nights ago, so we didn't have to wait too long. But, dear God, man, last episode, Connor's exploded. Not in a good way.
No, it wasn't his wedding yet.
Yeah, it was wedding night, so that wasn't the wedding night yet. But yeah, so he stopped a bomb that some person in a hive...
He's been setting this all up the whole time.
Put a kryptonite bomb on it.
That looked apocalyptic.
Yeah, it did look a little bit.
Ugh.
And he was
dead.
He was already weakened, and he fell into lava, and he was burning, and then the bomb blew up, and he took him with it, apparently. So
it'd be interesting because obviously they brought Superman in and recognised it was kryptonite.
Yeah.
If he wasn't there, they probably wouldn't have known what had happened at all.
No, exactly. So maybe that's... I mean, I guess...
That's obviously why they've written him into it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing he was there. It makes sense why, if he's best man for the wedding.
Yeah.
Like, because he's obviously his dad. He wants to be there for his son or brother.
It's
or
really, really well written.
More like brothers in this.
Yeah, like older brother,
Yeah. So, but anyway, I mean, that big freaking shock, and I'm hoping, as we discussed last time, that the Legion have somehow stopped this from happening, or they're going to go back, they're going to see it, they're going to go, oh, that happened, we need to go back 2 hours and stop it.
Or is it going to be a real cock tease and we'll go back to Earth? And nothing to do with it. You have to wait 6 episodes.
I mean, you're a bastard. But that's the kind of thing they do on this show.
They do on this show, yeah.
And I've been saying
the thing is, the Mars thing is kind of, if he's dead, it's over, isn't it? Because he's only there for the wedding.
So she's just to be crying there for 6 episodes.
Yeah, or them just trying to figure it out. Because we even found out about the death of the king.
Yeah.
It was the
priestess.
So it is kind of wrapped up a little bit, and it's now moved on to this Connor thing. But they could be like, right, wait and see.
Don't downgrade it like it's Connor thing. It's not a thing, man. They killed him.
They haven't killed him.
He's dead.
He's alive with Wally. Don't worry.
I mean, the only thing that would make me happy is if Wally somehow
brings him back. I imagine he's the one that saved him before he blew up. Comes running in.
I mean,
Speed Force.
That's what we want.
And that's what that burning thing is. That's him coming through with Speed Force.
Or Wally went into the Speed Force when he got in season 2, but it blew him into the future, and he's been trying to get back ever since, and he's with the Legion.
Maybe he's leading the Legion, and he's the one that sent the 3 back to save Connor because they know what happens.
Alright, get me on nips hard now. We don't know
and not just because it's cold.
Alright, English weather. Right, let's get on with it. Guys, before we jump into this episode, just want to thank everyone who's been subscribing to the channel over the past week. We really do appreciate it. But if you're watching this episode right now, so we're about to find out what happens to Connor, and you're not subscribed, I'm just disappointed, to be honest. No, but seriously, please click on that subscribe button, and please tell your friends about us. The only way we can make this channel grow is by your guys' support. So please click on that button. If you want, you can also support us on Patreon, where you find the full reaction of this episode, as well as the rest of this season, as well as all the other shows we react to. So let's find out what the fuck happened to Connor! Fuckers!
Back to Star City.
Wait, what's the date?
Before kindergarten, so here's everybody's favorite.
Eclipso.
Calypso pancakes.
Nice.
Good reflexes.
Who said it? Victor Hugo, Professor Crumb!
How dare she move on with her life?
Who's this guy? Oh, okay. Oh, that's Black Manta's troops. Oh shit, they just...
Oh, so they found out about Connor.
Calder. What is it?
No.
I just found out Connor.
Who?
It's Connor.
Shit, motherfuckers. Not even I can deal with a funeral episode.
I'm loving though that we're back on Earth.
Or are they?
But not under the circumstances.
No. Tale of Two Sisters.
She's gonna let it drop me.
She
Smells me.
She can't focus, can she? Oh, she really can't focus.
Do that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Jesus
Why?
Christ. I mean, it's a reminder that that's what happens when you're a hero, right? He did do it saving the whole of Mars.
Yeah.
It's not like he just died for nothing.
There.
Oh, the original team.
It's great. Sorry. It is great. But I alternate between being numb and barely managing to hold it together. I miss Connor. He was like a brother to me. And McGann, I know exactly she's going through. There are some things you just can never prepare for, and some things you can never get over.
Nothing wrong with sobbing.
Yeah.
Crying to my big man pics.
That's Bruce Lee.
Now that's how you do it, little girl. Your opponent makes a mistake, you take full advantage. No mercy.
You wouldn't go out in gear that didn't fit, so why force her to...
Worry about your own ass, Jade.
I know what works for me, what helps me through the grief.
Hitting criminals over the head with a bow staff?
Yep.
Helping
Damn.
other people. That's how I survived losing Wally, and that's how I will survive this. But helping strangers also gave me the excuse to take a pass on helping the one person I thought was beyond my help.
Wally?
No, Jade!
She had everything here and threw it all away.
Maybe. I don't care. All I know is I need to try.
You know
That
it.
won't be your only problem.
Mom, do you know where Jade is?
Yep.
Get into her.
What is she up to?
She's some sort of
Cat
mastermind.
shenanigans.
Oh, she's still Cheshire. Infinity
Island.
Island. Okay. You want to know what Infinity Island is? I thought they were going to be Land of Pobet again. So they always go. There's an island.
When Will gets home, tell him I'll be at University Library.
Okay.
That's not where you'll be though. No. Oh, Dad. Please don't know that's what she's listening to. I don't know why she's crying.
What's so random?
Got beat off, for God's sake. I'm like, always looking the bright side of life or something. Oh, that was actually what she was into, wow. Who are you? She got purple skin? Oh no. No.
Looks like a League of Assassin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who's that? Oh, is that?
That's
That's
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Big mistake.
Damn.
We may need to take her more seriously.
What's she?
Combat hunters.
That's cool.
No, I
Oh,
don't
she's already in costume as well.
Followed me from my home. My home! You broke the rules. Makes me want to break some rules too.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. The whole thing was stopping him from blowing up the crash, didn't they?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a league, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Sensei.
Yeah. Why is she trying to take down the league? Okay.
What are you waiting for? If you're going to finish it, finish it.
Spill.
My name is Onyx. Onyx Adams. And I need your help. Plus,
Shit,
I
Batman
have help
psychic.
to offer in exchange.
What kind of help?
I've defected from the League of Shadows,
Yeah.
specifically to warn you. Look, can I stand up?
No.
Cassandra Savage is on her way here. She'll claim she defected and she'll pretend to need your help, but her true intent is to become a mole on your team.
I think I've heard this one already.
About Red Arrow or Terra.
About Onyx, like 2 seconds ago.
So, you want us to believe.
You might want to break out your mittens.
Damn,
Jesus.
what's that?
Be the one, thanks.
Did she get blown up at the end of last season or something?
I've come to end the conflict once and for all. By ending you.
Please. You must be aware that we are no longer in the business of shadows here, or light for that matter. I taught you many things, Jade Wen. Foolishness is not one of them.
This isn't the act of a fool.
Ah,
Damien.
She's at play. Cheshire may pretend she is here to brave us in our home, but truthfully, she came because she is afraid.
Wow,
This is true.
Batman's been busy.
You defected.
I thought
Yes.
Damien was the one. That's Jason behind her as well, isn't
I told
it?
you
Red
that's
Hood.
what she'd say.
Sorry,
But
that
I
is.
swear she's lying. I overheard her plotting with Lady Shiva. That is why I came.
That's the lie.
After I escaped, the shadows must have sent Onyx to sabotage my reception
Oh,
with
gee,
you.
God.
But if you turn me away, you're signing my death warrant.
Our intel is that you're loyal to your father.
Tell me you're not buying this. I tried to escape once before, and failed. I thought he'd kill me, but Vandal Savage doesn't believe in wasting a potential asset. I went back to Santa Prisca, where Deathstroke and Shiva watched my every move. I had to bide my time before I could escape again.
There was no first escape attempt. She lost that arm on a failed mission to recruit Killer Croc.
You witnessed that?
No, but...
Once a shadow, always a shadow. Or so I've heard. Neither of your stories is particularly convincing.
We may need some help working this out.
Grayson!
Therapist lined up for your
Or someone like, you can tell, like Zatanna or something.
Unlike your daughter, he will have grown up with his mother.
Oh.
Tessa, you came here to die. Come back when you are ready to live.
Please don't go. Sorry, sis. Mom's not getting out of prison anytime soon, and I refuse
this
to
scene.
live in this
Yeah.
house with just Dad.
Dad and you and me.
Toothbrush. Duh. Knew I was
It's
forgetting.
quite weird
something.
that, like, Raish and the sensei are actually trying to stay out of it and actually kind of good guys.
After everything went down with the light, I suppose they're trying to...
I'll
Yeah.
disappear like the Cheshire Cat.
I checked with Ollie and he gave his blessing. If the vault winds up compromised, it's no huge loss. He did say to keep you away from the rocket launchers. Ha, friggin' ha. Yeah, great. No, honest, he did. Okay.
Don't know the goatee?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So she's the one telling the truth.
Oh, I'm hit. Straight dart.
Well,
Or is it a setup?
The truck on it. With minimal property damage. Spoil sport.
I got a clipboard! I got Tranks as well. Nice. With that League Assassin use machine guns.
And they got shit.
Property damage. Shadow noodle trucks don't count. Sniper, on it. No property damage. Spoil sport.
Go on, Artemis. Yeah, clipboard!
Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
No!
Oh! Favorite clipboard.
I've got a favourite one.
with a goblin's head.
Fucking John Wick.
Yeah.
Fucking pencil.
Fucking pencil.
Oh, shit as well.
Jesus!
Go hunter secure. My number's right on there. I'm gonna need that back.
Oh, Jesus!
Damn,
Badass. Why are you being another red arrow again?
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's broken out and help.
That's still a trick.
Oh, she's helping as well.
That doesn't help matters.
You could have freed yourselves at any time.
Basically. Of course.
And escape too?
Basically. Of course.
Great.
Write it down.
That doesn't help.
They attacked Savage to make her story seem truthful, but she's obviously lying.
I mean, that doesn't make sense as well.
Are they both not lying? Oh, spoiler!
And be secured. Tara.
An orphan.
Is that orphan?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Come on, Cassie, you need to be Batgirl.
Onyx had talent.
Yeah.
But he never thought she'd make the cut, which would explain why she might run. But Cassandra was always a true believer. She worshipped her father.
If I learned anything from Clue Master, it's that no matter how hard it is to admit your dear old dad's one of the bad guys, sooner or later you have to walk away. You know what I'm talking about.
Some walk away. But some definitely follow in dear old dad's footsteps.
Hey, he's got his costume on.
The falling apple does not bounce far from one's head.
I think you're conflating genetics with gravity, but yeah. As the tree is bent, so grows the twig.
Talking about Cassandra and Onyx, because all this apple stuff has made me very confused and kind of hungry.
Orphan, you were a shadow too. Should we trust Cassandra?
Don't speak.
Yes!
Sign language.
Nice.
No.
Neither of them.
They could both be moles.
Because her dad's fucking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The bad guys send us.
If they're both equally untrustworthy, doesn't that make them both equally trustworthy?
True. Both could be legit, but the shadows got them to mistrust each other.
Jeez, kick them both loose and let the shadows sort it.
Yeah. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption.
Where's your sister?
Gone. For real. You'll never find her.
Why would I look for her? She'll be lucky if she survives the week. What if she thinks she's ready to be out on her own? You ready? Ditch the books, baby girl. Time to train.
Like, Sportsmaster's like the worst character ever, but in this and in Stargirl, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
He turns around and goes, right, we're moving to a town called Blue Valley. Just like,
Right, she's back home. Artemis didn't take it. Oh, Huntress, Amanda did, right?
What's wrong with Leanne? Jay, you signaled me. What's wrong with Leanne? Leanne's fine.
it's a trap.
She's upstairs, asleep. Then why did you call me? I didn't.
Oh,
I did.
used her phone.
Yeah.
And ends.
Oh,
fucking
bastard. Oh, just them
I
staring at
see a
colour.
beautiful city and a brilliant people rising from this abyss. Through long years to come, I see the evil of this time, and of the previous time of which this is the natural birth. I see the lives for which I lay down my life, peaceful, useful, prosperous, and happy. I see that I hold a sanctuary in their hearts. It is a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done. It is a far, far better rest that I go to than I have ever known. Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities.
Damn, that's good eulogy, actually.
That's been used in a few things, isn't it?
That's what Spock says. Kirk says to Spock at the end of Wrath of Khan.
It's also the book that she was holding when she was a kid.
Yes, yeah, no. I'm trying to think. It's from somewhere else as well.
Yeah, it's Wrath of Khan.
It's another superhero's funeral. That's where it is.
Oh, it's just
So Connor's dead.
yeah. It took you right away from
Fucking
Mars.
dead.
Or is he? Because they haven't.
It's been like 2-3 weeks dead.
Yeah, man.
That is brutal if that's true. I've still got hope he might be in the future or time displaced.
I reckon we'll have this thing with Artemis and Jade, and then we'll go to the future and find out what happened to him. Then we'll come back. They'll
So
come back.
half the season's playing up to December, and then there's a break till March.
Oh, you bastard!
So the final clip will be him alive in the future, and then it will cut. Then we have to wait. I bet you any money. I put money on it right now.
I think it's like episode 12 or 13 is the last episode, and then there's a break to do the last half of the season.
God damn it! That's
The thing is, I was thinking about it on that final scene. Is it's like they haven't quite got to the story part where they want to bring Wally back. So they're like, well, we're going to kill somebody else off and bring him back early. Get that kind of reception of people like, oh yeah, but we got one back at least.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to bring back Wally. But
I should think just kill them all off. The original team just silhouetted up there, like, no! That'd be fucking insane.
That's fucking harsh, because that's like
He got be dead.
Mars.
I feel like if he was dead, we'd have a proper funeral.
Yeah.
And we'd see it.
Yeah.
So because they kind of glossed over it,
They just said he's dead, and
he's
then
not
they skip 2 weeks or whatever.
no
It's
way.
so convenient as well because his body is buried with kryptonite and that Martian gas,
So no one can
so
investigate.
no one can investigate it.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have done that
I
unless
don't
they
think his body's even there. I think that was just a black smear.
was what was the smear of what was left.
You know, like in Iron Man 3 when they just had the smear on the wall.
Shit.
I think it was
I
that.
thought it was like he was encased in the lava, but it looked like his body was like blown to pieces. So it's like,
I think they
It
said
might. That's what I think the Legion have put that there on purpose.
Yes. I'm gonna be the optimist.
So people don't
I'm gonna say he's alive.
I'm sure he is. Like, I fucking hope so.
Like how we keep saying Wally's alive.
Yeah,
It's gotta
I mean,
be.
you got to keep positive about these things. Superheroes come back, but like Yeah. Oh God. Anyway,
It was a really good episode.
It was a good episode. Catching up with the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
Or some of the crew.
Yes.
Yeah, a bit of Artemis, more Artemis backstory.
But where's this whole thing with the shadows going? It's like they just introduced a new plot line out of nowhere for us to follow now. It's
Yeah.
like,
What's they do in this show? There's usually like 2 or 3 plot lines that flow all over.
I hope we see more of Spoiler and
an orphan.
This
Cassie.
is kind of- oh, man.
Yeah, it's definitely It was quite. It's quite good to see all those.
Damien.
Arrowette, Arsenal, Red Arrow,
Yeah.
and Artemis. You're like, Jesus, grab me a banana now.
Yeah.
So many superheroes.
Yeah.
Because what was the flash forward at the start of this season? It was a year since the last one, wasn't it? Or
Something like that.
was Damien in the last season?
Damien wasn't, but Jason was.
Jason was. Yeah.
Yeah, because we saw Jason as Red Hood. Well, he's not Red Hood yet. He's obviously just like being trained by Roz, which is again different take on what usually happens with Jason. He doesn't get. He's not like a brainwashed leaguer for ages. So,
which means Tim must be knocking around in the Robin suit still.
Yeah, like he was in that season.
It does make sense though, because if
2 and 3,
as Jason must have died, come back, and Rachel's training him.
Yeah, well, he definitely does because there's a hologram of him, isn't there? Because he was only Robin for a very short time.
So I kind of like that he's going to be trained by Raish or the League, whatever, and that's where he becomes a proper killer.
Yeah,
when he comes back. Maybe that's what this is leading up to.
What, a Red Hood?
A Red Hood thing.
But you think it'd be Red Hood versus Damien? Because obviously now Damien's a player. Like he could next season, if the next season does a 5 year, 6 year time jump, it's going to be him being Robin, Batman dealing with their sort of like that.
Be interesting if they talk to each other because we just had the Red Hood in Titans. So would you want to do it again in Young Justice?
Yeah, do it better in this.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but also Rachel doesn't run the League of Shadows anymore.
No.
It's Deathstroke, isn't it? And the Light.
Although they seem to have
Savage runs it.
They don't seem to be part of the conspiracy anymore. They step back from that.
Yeah. As we said in the last one, right? Because it's like Talia, Raish, the Sensei, a handful of because there was a handful of them last time.
Well, after Roy just single-handedly clipboarded most of them to death, then
that was fucking amazing. That's fucking amazing, and fucking penned him in the back. Jesus Christ.
Will, that's what he calls up.
Will, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I keep calling Roy because he was
because Roy's Arsenal.
Yeah. Because they claimed him.
Yeah.
He's the original one who lost his arm.
Yeah, and the big one's the one we followed for the first season as the clone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's hard to try and keep up with them.
And there's also Guardian, who's also another.
Yeah.
Yes, he's another one.
Yeah.
It's so good though seeing like the old sort of team come back.
Yeah. Really cool.
Now, who do we believe is the actual defector? Out of those two.
There's part of me that thinks that they're both telling the truth
from different perspectives.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've both been told different information
or seen different things, and
yeah. Because it's like when Savage's daughter got shot with a laser, with the laser, and it was the dart. You're like, well, why would it not be a bullet?
Yeah.
So it's like, are they doing that to make her look innocent?
Yeah.
Or is it real? I mean, it could be if she's defected, Savage still wants her back, not dead.
Yeah, true. He wants her to pay for her.
Yeah, so he wants to trank her because they know that they can't handle her. So if we trank her, we can then bring her back.
Yeah. Maybe. And I don't even know who the other character it probably is. It's just a new one they made up. So
I think there was a character I know called Onyx who was in Batman for a bit.
Right?
Yeah. She was a bodyguard of, I can't remember the guy's name. He was like a crime. He was doing a Bruce Wayne. He was a crime lord with a load of tech stuff, but he was secretly a vigilante. He was doing a Matches Malone style thing to get people to come to him so he could take them all down at once. And Onyx was his bodyguard, and she was like running information between him and Bruce the entire time. So.
How was that? I've read most of them.
Oh god, that's after Hush. When they rejigged it a little bit after.
So there's quite a good chance then that could be the same character, and then she'll join the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because like when Harper showed up, it's like they put that character in there because she exists. So it's like
the other thing that made me, I don't know, is she a tie? Because it's like, why would you bring her in and do this storyline like you said? Is she related to the person in the honeycomb in the future?
Yeah, I was thinking that 'cause she had the similar hairstyle.
Yeah, and it's like it felt like they must have done it for a reason.
Yeah,
I think it could be kind of a little side story because it's like, right, Connor's dead.
Yeah,
let's pretend we've moved on. We're going to give Artemis, because she's obviously grieved over Wally dying. So let's follow her trail and what she's like when Connor.
I quite like that. I quite like that moment where she was like, "I know exactly what McGowan's going through," and I can't even help her. Like,
and then she just.
So they must be on their way back, but it's going to take a month.
The saddest goddamn record on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a depressing record.
Yeah.
Although, interesting. I'm guessing she must have called Arrowhead and Arsenal because she saw that she was being followed as well. She was like, being followed, guys. Can you just jump in the...
He's like, I'm going to go meet me at the library and I'll lure her in. Yeah,
because she also automatically got changed as well.
Yeah.
So she was expecting...
She probably knew that she was outside the house and said, I'm going to the library. I'll meet you
Maybe,
there.
Actually,
that's the only reason why she went.
Yeah.
Because it was a bit weird,
Because it'd be
because when she said she was going to the library, I was like, no, she's not. She's going to go and find Cheshire. But then she actually went to the library. I was like, you're actually doing what you said.
Because she knew he was being followed.
Yeah, very good point.
Another underrunning theme there is she's trying to make amends with Cheshire or trying to get the family back together, which is what McGann was trying to do on Mars. So bringing the families closer.
Yeah,
getting them back together makes sense.
It's weird that Cheshire went she was literally just going there to die. It's just get your life together, girl.
That's to live for kind of thing. It's interesting as the sensei was like, "Come back when you want to live."
Yeah,
which is quite.
I hope she does have a good arc, redeems herself, then comes back for her daughter.
Yeah. She's like, quite enjoy. She's a cool character.
Yeah.
Oh man, wait for next week now. See what the fuck's going on.
I do like comments also. Ollie says the vault doesn't make mind vaults get compromised, but stay away from the rocket
launcher. Minimal property damage. Yeah.
You know you'd say that as well.
Yeah,
so good.
So he meant it.
That's what he did when he broke out, didn't he? When Ollie and
he went after all his gear.
Finally, went there for the gear and blew the cave up, half the vault up.
It's just like minimal property. Oh come on, that doesn't count.
The Shadow's noodle band doesn't.
Yeah. Minimal property damage.
I also love the fact that Will fights with a clipboard. It's just
like the pen as well.
Awesome. Fight with anything. It's such a badass.
It doesn't matter what a weapon is. He's lethal with it.
Yeah.
Right, let's wait for next week now.
Yeah.
God damn. Right. So guys, episode 5, season 4 of Young Justice, flipping over to Earth with a new bit of the of the show and a new storyline. What do you think about it? Let us know what you think. What you think is going to happen in the future episodes, and how are they going to bring Connor back? Because they better. And they better bring Wally back at some point as well. I'm waiting. Been waiting a long fucking time. If you want to see the full reaction to this episode as well as the rest of the season, please head over to our Patreon. Come and follow us there. And if you're watching this right now, you're not a subscriber. God damn it, man! It's Young Justice. We've grown up a bit together. Why are you not subscribing? It's a great show. Subscribe to us. Share it with your friends. It's the only way we can have the channel grow is with your help. So please do that. We're also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Links in the description below. And we also do a podcast. And where you listen to podcasts, type in Legend Podcast, and you'll find us there. And we're off to watch the Eternals. So we'll see you very, very soon for another reaction.